Long-time listeners may remember me exposing Eric Prince, super soldier guy, and his links to the Chinese elders, aka the Rothschilds. And I had expressed concern that at the time he was in the background of the Trump administration. And this is why the unqualified Betsy DeVos ended up as the education secretary, because she is his sister. How it all links in. Now, Mr. Prince and his group of hired assassins who created Blackwater and then changed the name to Z, and then Academy before causing mayhem in the Middle East and also South America. And so it comes as no surprise that he sold out again to the Chinese elders, whoever they may be. Might just be Rothschilds. And he was the founder of Blackwater, a civilian military that was hired by the Chinese elders in the past month to destroy the American economy and then buy it back for pennies on the dollar. I'll repeat that again. Mr. Prince, the founder of Blackwater's civilian military, was hired by the Chinese elders to destroy the American economy and buy it back for pennies on the dollar. Just crashed the whole country. That's what the Rothschilds did to the UK. That's how they took over the city of London. And their methods of warfare are to essentially block any money coming into the country, especially from the trust. He was also, as part of his contract, was supposed to steal as much money from the trust as possible and take a 20% commission. Now, Mr. Prince's contract with the Chinese elders runs out in the next 24 hours, and so that will fail also. There's currently a firewall set up around the entire banking system, and I mean the entire banking system. But it doesn't matter how much money you have if people won't sell to you, and this is becoming a common problem. Kim has purchased orders from countries all over the world for various products and also projects that are desperately needed, and she's given the large companies the chance to do the right thing, but they refuse to sell her anything for fear of repercussions from the Rothschilds or their Chinese counterparts, the elders, and also Mr. Prince. Now, this comes after what the Rothschilds threatened the world at the United Nations in September of last year, that if they did not have absolute control of the world by September of 2018, they would unleash biological weapons and kill everyone on the planet. Good luck with that, because that won't work either. TikTok. Where there's a number of FBI agents willing to step out soon and reveal all manner of things if subpoenaed by a certain council. Word is also out that the NYPD is getting restless as well, particularly those who viewed the Clinton abetting footage. I'm not saying any more than that. Most people won't be familiar with this, as I wasn't also. Perhaps listeners should keep an eye on a group called the Heritage Foundation. So who are these? Well, these are another think tank group in DC that appears to dictate top-level policy, like a State Department policy. What we do know is the Koch brothers and Kissinger are just a few that take part in it, and possibly the Black Dragon members as well, the leader of which was Mr. Dick Cheney, until he was fired recently and fled to his bunker. Now, unfortunately, the Heritage Foundation, have now decided to not reveal the names connected to the foundation. I wonder why. Keep an eye.